What do you mean?
Flareon is garbage in this game. Also, I think it determines the rest of his team as well, because I think he works around the Eevee evolution.
Let's see.
I think it's only like determines like like one or two of his team members that he'll get, depending on what Eevee evolution he has.
If he does Flareon, the only difference is Closter and Magneton.
Okay, so he'll have Cloyster and Magneton
And then
Flareon.
Ninetales.
And Ninetales.
Yeah, those depending on which evolution actually
Oh,
he
okay.
does.
Oh, okay, so if he doesn't have Jolteon,
So like say he does Vaporeon,
yeah.
the two that will be there is Magneton and Ninetales.
Okay, so it's one or so doesn't have set the specific type. He'll replace it with something else.
Yeah.
What's funny is I've always actually wanted to use a Cloyster, but I've never had the inspiration to use it.
Really?
By the way, this Bulbasaur still didn't gain a level after I beat the crap out of Green. 9.
It's right there though. Just beat the crap out of the Metapod.
Beat the crap out of a Chrysalis. We just broke a poor Caterpie's life in front of him.
Yeah, we did. I didn't know that in Gen 1, Magneton only had one type.
Yeah, in Gen 1, Magneton... Well, because Steel type didn't exist in Gen 1.
Oh yeah, it was Gen 2 that it was introduced.
Fine Whip!
That's right.
It's not as good as... It's not as good as it sounds.
What, fine, what?
Yeah, it's not as good as it sounds. I think it has like the same power as Tackle, but is a grass type.
But it does what it needs against Brock in this
Yeah.
case, so...
And grass type is a special type in Gen 1 through 3, so we're all good there.
Yeah.
By the way, that whole special split, the whole physical special split didn't come into effect until Gen 4. So a lot of Pokemon didn't really see the light of day of being used until then. So Flareon though didn't really get a chance at all until Gen 5 or literally Gen 6 until it actually started seeing use. Because it didn't have any fire moves to back it up, besides the obvious special variations. Anyway, Brock's gym. It's a rock gym. You're still light years from facing Brock. He's like 10 feet away from me. Leave me alone, kid.
It's a rock gym? I thought it was just a water gym.
There was once.
Don't
But we won't talk about that.
talk about anything revolving around that.
But I'm gonna talk about it anyway.
So I
See,
gotta be at least level 65.
actually, you know what? Here, you can explain it because I'm pretty sure you know it.
It's just, Ash is a dweeb.
Well,
Like
no,
that.
it's during the Pokemon Chronicles. Had nothing to do with Ash.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then again, I only watched technically one episode of the Chronicles, and that was.
It begins. Okay, good.
Oh.
So you didn't see one of the Brock episodes of Chronicles?
I don't think so.
Most of the episodes consisted of Richie.
I mean, I think I'm thinking about the small arc that involved Gold, Chris, and Silver. Because I remember they had an adaptation for that.
I never saw.
I remember.
I saw Gold. Oh yeah, there was a few episodes with Gold and Chris.
But yeah,
I was thinking of Silver, but then I realized, oh right, Oh right, he never appeared. We had this big old guy with a chikorita on his shoulder named Silver though.
Yeah.
He might be the father of Ash. I don't know. We don't talk about the theory of Ash's father.
For all we know, Ash's father could easily be Brock. For all we know.
But Brock is only like 15.
But you know his tendencies.
Anyway, to explain what I was talking about like a few minutes ago, in Pokemon Chronicles, Brock came back to Pewter City to run the gym again, only to find out that his dad was kicked out of the gym. Reason why? His mom came back, and she wanted control of the gym, and because she didn't want Pokemon fighting, she wanted just Pokemon playtime.
Oh yeah,
in
you know
like
what?
a water park. Well, like a water park. So basically, the entire gym got had all this crayon drawings all over the rocks, and was full of water. Brock literally flipped his shit over that.
I think I remember that actually. Now that you explained that, I think it's vague, but I remember it.
Like, it's still vague with me, but it's kind of one of those episodes that's like it'll like stay around in your mind.
Yeah, even if you forget it.
I like it when NPCs just kind of start turning around and stuff on their own.
I know.
The moment Brock finished talking to me, he just turned around. I don't want to face you anymore.
Actually, I think it's revolved around the Japanese, manners. And during, World War II, they actually turned their backs to the Americans when we won. In respect. Because they saw it as you were superior to us, we cannot face you. And that was respect to them.
That makes sense.
Which, funny enough, people, the Americans were like, what the fuck is going on? We want to see your faces. And someone explained it to them, and they're like, oh. So, I didn't think about it until you just pointed it out, because I remember seeing it in yellow, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
Like, they just started randomly just kind of turning around and whatnot.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't think...
There's one thing I want to bring up, though. Well, one thing I want to bring up. Looking at Ash's sprite. Red. Sorry. Pardon me. But just looking at his sprite, like, as a kid, I always thought he was just kind of had, he was just always, kind of hunched.
Oh, yeah.
Because the backpack, I don't see it as a backpack, I see it as a bag. Or as just his back. So I just think he's, hunched over all the time.
I don't know if you can help me solve this theory, but is there a reference to Red in Pokemon Yellow?
No.
No? Okay.
Pokemon Yellow is essentially supposed to work off the actual anime with Ash, because your starter's Pikachu, you see Jesse and James as Team Rocket.
Yeah. And that's the thing, it's because everyone was all like, no, Yellow's revolved around Red. I'm like, no, it's not.
If anyone has read the manga of Pokemon, or basically called Pokemon Special, Red, before he went out on a Pokemon journey, his only Pokemon was a Poliwhirl.
Which actually did evolve into a Poliwrath.
And when he fought Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah. I knew it was during one of the Team Rocket battles, I just couldn't remember which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Green almost killed Koga's Arbok.
No, Green's Charmeleon literally did kill that Arbok. Just sliced it in half.
It was a decoy, I think it was. That, or it just happened to move just right that it was able to regenerate.
it was one of those things.
Yeah, because I remember it because Koga was just like, holy shit, you almost killed my.
It was also interesting that Koga, Lieutenant Surge, and Sabrina were part of Team Rocket. Okay, Sabrina, looking at it in a Gen 1's perspective, Sabrina probably would have been.
Yeah, because Sabrina was a bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to see more of the Pokemon manga adaptation more than the cartoon that's on TV. Because it's just so rich, and you're just like, what?
It's so good.
It is. I just need to pick it up again.
I literally, like, when the Pokemon manga started, I literally had, like, everything related to it. I literally picked up every manga of it. When it was, like, in those giant-ass versions that were like, only chapters long.
See, whenever I started reading it, I found it at the I found it at the library, at the public library.
It begins.
Oh my god.
Bulba is evolving, and now it looks even creepier.
Oh my god, it does.
Standing on its hind legs.
But yeah. It was amazing.
And now it's become even buffer. I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear.
Yeah. Those were the days.
The days where comfy shorts were always... Oh god!
It's even scarier.
It's even more frightening in the back.
You can How'd you do that?
Press select.
Oh my god! For the longest time, I never knew how to fix that, even on the emulator. And I felt so stupid because at one time I actually got rid of Thundershock for Pikachu by mistake.
Oh my god!
Like,
I did the exact same thing when I was younger. I was just like, cause like back then I was used to Gold and Silver where they ask, "Are you sure?" And then. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was Gen 3, where they ask, "Are you sure you want to get rid of this move?" And then, oh fuck, I hate Ekans. It was just like, do you want to get rid of this move? And I was like, yes, I want to get rid of this move. And then I went back to play Yellow one day because I was just like, you know what, I want to play Yellow again. Yellow was fun. It was I had Pikachu, but because, you know, I could never get a freaking Pikachu for the life of me in Emerald. So, it wanted to learn... what was this next move? It had Thundershock and Tail Whip, or Growl, then its next level gave it Tail Whip, and then Quick Attack.
So
right.
Basically it was Thundershock, Tail Whip, Growl, Thundershock, or Thunder Wave, and then Quick Attack. Because Quick Attack was level 12.
Oh yeah, and you basically accidentally got rid of Quick Attack. Or
no,
not Quick Attack, you got rid of Thundershock.
Yeah, using Quick Attack. I was just like, no! This OP move, because at the time that was OP to me, and I'm like, no!
At the time, Pikachu's only move to actually do damage to in Yellow was Thundershock itself.
Yeah, until you got Thunder.
Or until you got Thunderbolt from Lieutenant Surge, basically.
Oh yeah.
Unless you leveled up Pikachu to level 30, then it immediately learns it. Because in Yellow, it learns Thunderbolt naturally. In Red and Blue, good luck. It doesn't learn any other electric type move until, like, past Thunder Wave, until Thunder at level 50. So, yeah. Unless you want to exploit the missing no glitch, which I will exploit in this game. Rare candies, proteins, zinc. all those stat buffers. I'm gonna feed them all. I don't even have to use
Yeah.
cheat codes either.
I gotta know how to do that, cause yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. I am going to see how it was to be a
Cheater.
10-year-old cheater when this first game came out.
You know what still bothers me?
What?
That some people still just like, I don't know if you do it as a joke, but some people still like essentially call like our main protagonist character that we play as in the Pokemon games 10 years old. I mean, Red, Blue, and Yellow, and possibly Gold, Silver, Crystal, that's perfectly fine. They're literally supposed to be 10. But then once Ruby, Sapphire, Diamond, Pearl, Black and White, X and Y, and then the remake Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they're supposed to be progressively getting older. Like Ruby, because you'll see essentially a lot of 20-year-olds playing Pokemon.
Yeah, like X and Y. It's clear that they're not 10.
Yeah, they're
taking on such. Just the plot itself is not for a 10-year-old.
Yeah. Plus, also with X and Y, it's essentially you look like you're probably about 17. It's not that you're it's
18.
And the only reason why they have that silly tutorial of just like, you've never used a Pokemon before, right? It's to fill in the new kids who still don't get the hang of how Pokemon works. And
yeah, whereas you have the 20, 30, 40-year-olds yelling at the game, going like, I know how to fucking do this.
Back in my day, I didn't have to learn how to catch a Pokemon. I just went out and did it. Probably about the same age as X and Y, like 16, 17.
I'm thinking it's gonna be 18, and yes, I'm listening to Clyde.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's gonna be pushing to 18, only because going to my theory, or going to the theory I found, it just seems like a lot for a 16, 17-year-old to take.
Yeah. The one thing I want, hopefully, that we get to do in Sun and Moon is be able to like customize our person like we were able to in X and Y, because it got to feel like it was me, not this predetermined person that you don't get to fix.
Yeah.
I just realized my mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Solvolvo, do it! Beat up the Spearow! It's being an idiot! You can do it! It's being more of an idiot! Do it!
But that's like,
Oh boy, I just realized I can exploit the fuck out of Lance as well.
I'm curious.
Okay. His last Pokemon is a Dragonite, right? I'm not even gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center, like, we've defeated all the trainers on this route. Except for the Jigglypuff. That will only take like 2 seconds. But, Lance's Dragonite, for some reason, the Gym Leader AIs and the Elite Four AIs try to use your weaknesses against you. And because the opponents in this game, your opponents and wild Pokemon have infinite PP. So...
Oh my god, that's even more terrifying.
No, here's the kicker. Lance's Dragonite, his only psychic type move, and I think his only move that can actually go, like, exploit a Venusaur's weakness, is agility. So, his AI will be programmed to constantly use agility over and over again. Unless he has Fire Blast, he's gonna abuse the fuck out of agility and not do anything else. He will lose because Venusaur is weak to psychic types.
So, is that the same in You said that's the same in yellow, right?
Yes, it's the same in yellow. But you. Oh, yeah, by the way, here's the legend. Hello there! Have I got a deal just for you? Let's give you a swell Magikarp. I'll take that Magikarp. I don't want. I'm not gonna give it a name. It's gonna sit in my PC forever. I almost instinctively pulled out my stylus to just drag and drop. I want to catch a Clefairy before we go. I think I can catch one in blue.
I'll look it up.
I think that is the case. If we can't catch Clefairy, would you be okay if I caught a Jigglypuff instead?
Yeah. As
Okay.
long as we get the weird cutesy thing.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm looking it up for you.
Yeah. So I'll look around for a little bit, fight and
Pokemon Blue, right?
yeah, Pokemon Blue. Because I think you only get to catch around at most like what is it like 105 different 105 Pokemon in total is the max you can get in Red and Blue, like by itself. Look at this terrifying thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Looks like a demon.
It looks like you can actually get it in blue. Yeah, it's just really rare.
What's its percentage?
Let me go to Cerebi for that.
Yeah, Cerebi is the best source to actually get it. That Bulbapedia and Cerebi are your best sources for Pokemon related things.
I use the Pokemon database too.
Well, it's just that Bulbapedia and Cerebi are like the fastest, essentially.
Yeah, but it's one of those that we're using the old one, so.
Remember these Zubat-infested caves? I do. All too well. I don't like Zubat.
I know. If you go to B2 floor for Mount Moon, it increases to 6%, but floor 1 is 1%.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking there. I'm gonna avoid any trainers that come our way, and if I can find one, Geodude still makes me laugh because it looks like he has a bunch of zits on his head. Go away, Geodude. I don't like you. Actually, no, I'm kidding. I love Geodude.
See, I was gonna suggest Golem, but since you weren't actually, you could do it with yellow. Never mind. Cause yeah, I was gonna suggest Golem.
See, I would have, but I don't want to get both versions. I don't want to get like double versions. Fuck! I always forget this one lass is standing right there.
Get me out.
So I just instinctively hug the wall until I get there. Damn it. I almost tried running. Oh wait, I can actually get to floor 2 from here. Like, I could take the stairs and be on a part of floor 2.
Yeah.
Kitten.
Yeah. He looks out, but he's not. Oh my god! It's Nanako saying, I love you, big boss. I know it. Sorry, I wasn't even trying with the Nanako voice.
Bellsprout. Do you remember the first Pokemon movie? With that
Yes.
Pikachu special with the freaking dancing Bellsprout?
Yes. Didn't they have Bell Awesomes too?
I think they did. I think that was in the second Pikachu special.
Either one,
Because
either way.
I remember that
both-
in the first Pokemon, like in the first Pikachu special before like the first movie started, the only like Gen 2 Pokemon that existed there was Meryl and Snubbull and Togepi.
Makes sense.
I know you're there. I'm not interacting with you yet, mister. HP up. Yeah, this is basically floor 2. We're gonna find that Clefairy, even if it kills me.
But yeah, I remember that Bellsprout. I remember it.
Just I put a GIF on in the freaking video of this Bellsprout just dancing on screen. Or just find the video for it. Cause holy shit, that thing was just magical. And then years later, like literally like last year, found a freaking thing of Spoopy the Bellsprout. This is Spoopy. Paris, no. I want to like tap on the screen to like hit run away, but I realized I can't do that. Gen 6 has ruined me.
It's ruined everyone, to be completely honest.
Either one. Like Gen 4. Oh wait, no, Gen 4 is like the start of it, like with the whole bottom screen being like our hub.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't necessarily have the menu there, but no, they did with Heart Gold Soul Silver. But honestly,
the menu selection in Gen 4 was pretty bad. You gotta to be fair.
Yeah, I agree, especially for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. But with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I actually liked it on the touchscreen.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we were able to do literally everything on the touchscreen with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which that I didn't mind too much.
Yeah. And plus, it was one of those that the moment you actually exited out of the menu using the touchscreen, you were able to go to something else also. So if you're going through your bag and organizing things, and you were like, "Hey, I need to organize my Pokemon," you just exit that out real quick and you go into that.
Yeah.
So it was really quick, and that's what I liked about what they did with Gen 6. Is they did the same thing.
Yeah.
And that was just amazing for me. So yeah, that was my favorite thing that came out.
Speaking of which, how excited are you for us doing an LP of Diamond?
I'm actually super excited. I mean, it may not seem like it right now, only because I'm actually kind of tired.
That makes sense. I'm
but,
only gonna look around for maybe 5 minutes longer, see if I can find a Clefairy.
Okay.
Because you said there's a 6% chance of finding one.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I'm super excited because that's what basically started our friendship.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
It's just the whole knowing that Diamond, Pearl, Platinum was the freaking Gen 4's engine. I don't blame Gen 4. Gen 4 has a lot of great Pokemon that I always wanted to use. It's just the whole thing of it being the whole engine is being slow as all hell is what really drags it down.
I would have to admit, but either way, it was still amazing.
I know. And they had that neat little function where you could talk to the people you you interact with on the internet.
Yep.
Before we paid attention to Skype was a thing. Or for you and me, it was literally until last year when we actually started talking in voice a lot.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm a shy person.
I'm a shy person too. It's just that when I'm actually fully friends, I'm just like habdabdur. I feel like I should just go to the next floor itself because I don't feel like this is working. Isn't Clefairy? I hate it when Pokemon that you want to use are like the hardest to find.
It knows everything. It's just like, no.
I know. You know what the big thing is with this, since we're able to actually transfer Pokemon? Is just, what would the natures be for people? Like, I wonder how upset people will get when they realize that they have a crappy nature for their Pokemon when they send it through Pokemon Bank.
Oh my god.
Just get insanely salty over the fact that their Pokemon is not up to snuff like they want it to.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Watch the entire Pokemon fandom's gonna get so salty. It's so toxic.
I don't like how people get so salty about everything in series. I mean, Fire Emblem has been under a massive hit since Fates came out. That people wanted to boycott it because oh no, the game is not how it was in the Japanese version. I have a Moonstone. I wonder what I could use it on.
Boy, I don't know, Zach.
I would use it on a Nidorino if I had one. I love Nidorino. I can't get one in the... Oh, yeah, I can. I can get a Nidorino. It's just rarer than Nidorina.
I was able to find one, but you know what? We don't have internet trade, which is so stupid.
I'm not. Oh wait, shit! I need to turn one step to the right because I know straight ahead there's gonna be a freaking trainer in front of me. Step. Nope, never mind. I was wrong. Anyway, we're on floor 2 now.
Stairs.
Clefairy! You will turn into a freaking off-screen catch if I don't find you soon. Wait a minute. Do you move? No, you don't. Good. Excuse me, sir. This is like trying to finish a bestiary in Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we also wanted to do Final Fantasy 1. The PSP version because it was great.
Oh yeah.
And because it looks super pretty.
Yeah, it does. Even I can vouch for that.
I need to get a bigger SD card for my, not an SD card, memory stick for my PSP, so I can hack games onto it, or more games. Just like put in Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 1, and all that stuff without having to constantly erase data off of it, just so I could be happy with its space.
It's like I started up Crisis Core the other day, or a while back, for the first time. And I'm sitting there going, oh my god, nostalgia. And then I remembered the battle system. I'm like, what the fuck is with this battle system?
I'm so used to, like, because I was so used to playing, when I played Crisis Core again after, like, a long time, like, I had just finished playing Lightning Returns. And
oh, so you're already used to that kind of battle style.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't used to it. Because the fact that, like, the moment I tried doing something with Zach, he just, like, kind of took a while to do something. Or just he had to wait to stop flinching to actually do something about it. To actually do an attack, and I'm just like, oh god, why did I pick this up again? I made a mistake.
Yeah, I tried doing that, and then it felt awkward. Like, I got past the introduction part and everything, but it just felt so awkward. I'm just like, hi.
That was the loudest I've gasped in a while.
Don't kill it! Don't kill it!
I
Oh
know.
my god! Don't.
I have to hit it. I have to hit it.
Ah!
I have to hit it.
Don't! No! Oh!
I'm not risking it. Throwing a ball.
No! Throw it!
One. Two, okay, it growled twice. Okay. Don't critical hit it, please. Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Hi.
Oh!
Clefairy, you will be mine. Get it. I have only 3 Pokeballs. Don't do this to me. I should have bought more. Yes!
Oh my god.
Gee, I almost called it Jigglypuff.
We should name a Jigglypuff just for that.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna name it Cosmo. Does that have a chance to be male? No, it
I
doesn't.
don't think so.
I don't think Clefairy has a chance to be male. Oh, okay. Okay. He'll be named Cosmo then.
Why is 75%?
I don't know. Well, remember, Azurill has a 50-50 to be male or female, and then when it evolves into Meryl, it has a 75-25 chance. So, and sometimes when it evolves, it will literally change genders.
See, I never understood that. That always fucked with my brain. I'm just like, what?
Alright, so now we have Clefairy. I'm gonna teach it Water Gun.
It can learn Water Gun?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna keep it a Clefairy for a while. I'm not ready to use that Moonstone. I think there's a start. I'm gonna walk back to the entrance, but can you, before we end this off? But can you? Why? I'm just gonna throw another Pokeball just to spite me. Okay, good. Now, leave me alone. If a third one pops out, I'm gonna scream.
Don't scream. Okay, what are you looking? What do you mean to look up?
What does Clefairy learn? Because I know Clefable learns nothing once it evolves in this generation, all the way until I think Gen 4 or Gen 5. It doesn't learn crap. Once it evolves, it's done learning things.
Sing, Double Slap, Minimize, Metronome, Defense Curl, and Light Screen.
What level does it learn Metronome?
31.
31. No, I'm just gonna. Once it learns Sing, I'm gonna evolve it. What level does it learn Sing?
13.
Okay, so when it gets level 13, I'm gonna train it off screen. Once it learns Sing, I'm gonna immediately evolve the thing. Because I want to give it Metronome. But I'm gonna do that because in Cinnabar Island, there is a move tutor that gives Metronome.
You can also find a TM for it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he gives the TM for Metronome to you.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So I'm gonna give it Metronome. That's the only problem that Clefable, a lot of traded Pokemon seem to have, like besides Machoke and Haunter, and Kadabra, is that once they evolve, they don't learn anything else. So we now have 2 team members.
Yeah!
Soul Boba and Cosmo.
Oh, it's gonna be Soul Ivy.
Yeah, Soul Ivy, and that sounds weird, just Soul Ivy.
Soul Ivy.
So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Blue, we're gonna go through Mount Moon officially. That's gonna be. I'm gonna literally cut out like that entire thing of just. I might just cut out that entire thing of just trying to find a Clefairy. So see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.